podcast. This is episode 879, and we're here live in Southwest Florida in my backyard today. It's way too stormy to risk going to the beach. So what are you going to do? Mother Nature said we need to stay home. Anyway, if you're joining me live, please say hello. Let me know if you're crafting this morning. Let me know if you have questions for me, whatever. Let's see what happens. Yes, happy hump day. Move my fan a little bit closer. Good morning, Grace and Joe. Good morning. Hi, Julie. Hi, Christine and Lisa and Marcia. Good morning, everybody. Hi, sweet Melissa and Kathy. Good morning. Hi, Chantel and Sharon and Judy. Good morning. Happy hump day, everybody. Hi, Naomi. Trying to finish my row and talk. Hi, Judy. Hi, Naomi. Hi, Pamela. Good morning. Hi, Alma. Hi, Thea and Julie. Good morning. Welcome back. Hi, Leona. Welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. Hi, Judy. This is episode 879, and we're here live in Southwest Florida in my tropical backyard. If you are joining me live, please say hello. Let me know if you're crafting this morning. Let me know if you have questions for me. It was way too stormy to go to the beach this morning, so Mother Nature said it's time to stay back. So we're here in my backyard instead. And it is very nice back here, actually, as long as we're covered. I just think it's going to storm any minute now. It's been storming all morning, and the forecast said that it was going to continue to storm as well. So there's no reason to risk it at the beach. Hi, Rita. Good morning. Yes, it is very pleasant back here. Thank you, Brenda. Yes, my orchids love the weather back here. Yes, Bella. Bella, I do have the backyard, or the one I put back together. In fact, I brought out, you know how I said I rearranged my furniture recently? Well, I also moved this chase. Can you see Becca? Poor, sweet little Becca is sleeping over there. Let me back up the camera a little bit so I can show you. So I brought out that Chase lounger that was in next to my piano in the den or glass block room, whatever, and I brought it out here. Was really going to take it to the curb. Long story short, it is a very old Chase lounger that I bought for my video studio originally at a thrift store. I paid $100 for it and shoved it into the back of my SUV, which I had at the time, got it back to my old apartment that was on the second floor, dragged it all the way up the stairs only to find out it was too wide to fit through the door of my video studio, which was one of the bedrooms in that apartment, condo, whatever. And so I took my handsaw and sawed off the back legs of it to get it through the door. Because once I had it up the stairs, I already bought it, he didn't pay for delivery. I delivered it myself. But anyway, bought it, got it up the stairs. It was either going in the trash at that point or couldn't return it to a thrift store. Or I had to make it work. So very late one night, and man, it took forever to chop those legs off. In fact, I tried to chop the front legs off too, and you can still see the marks on there. You want to see them? Can you see the marks? Whoops, excuse me, Becker. Can you see the marks on that leg? So the front legs, I attempted to chop off the front legs, was not successful, chopped off the back legs. So it's not even something that I could resell at this point, right? And it is quite large, it's very deep, so it doesn't fit in the living room with my regular couch. It doesn't fit as an extra piece in my bedroom. It certainly doesn't fit in my video studio. And I really wanted to redo the glass block room for a couple of reasons, but I And I'll explain that when we do some videos. I moved my video studio to the room where I play piano that has the glass, the room right on the other side of the store here. Which was originally the lanai here. Long story short, anyway, I moved my video studio there and needed more space because I still needed to have room for my piano. And so I moved, so I was going to just take this one to the curb because it's not useful. And I'm like, I've been dreaming and wanting an outdoor couch here for so long and just been too frugal to pay for it and buy one. So I thought if I'm just going to get rid of it anyway, I can't sell it. I could put it to the curb and someone else could get use out of it for a short period of time. Or I could take it out here and enjoy it until it falls apart, because it will eventually fall apart being outdoors because of the weather, the moisture. It's already getting damp out here, so it won't last forever, but at least I can enjoy it until it does, and maybe at that point I'll be so accustomed to having a lounging, couchy kind of furniture out here that then I'll justify being able to buy an outdoor couch. Maybe that makes sense, maybe it doesn't. Anyway, Bjorn and Becker and I have absolutely enjoyed every second of having the Chase Lounger out here. I have read books after dark. Oh, and because of my Inno fan having lights on it, it is absolutely magical to sit out here at night with the night light on the fan and have the fan going and lounge there and read a book. And I come out here and drink my coffee first thing in the morning. I come out here at sunset. Like, I'm actually spending more time out here than I used to spend. So definitely, boy, has it really been worth the $100 that I spent all those years ago. And I'm going to continue to use it. So anyway, it doesn't have legs on the back. So I have these giant 4x6 boards, and two of them, the length of the couch, this wide, heavy as can be. And I have the couch resting on those boards in order to work, and that's how it's worked, whoops, ever since I got it. Like, it's been a little bit of a hot mess since the day I bought it. Brenda, thank you. I wasn't sure if there was waterproofing spray to spray on upholstered furniture. If there is, I will definitely look into that, because I would love to extend the life of this couch because it is so comfy and it's so lovely out here. Thank you to everybody who's been commenting on my hair today. I absolutely love how I did my hair. I don't love how the base looks here. I was trying for beachy waves, and I don't know, I think it looks kind of like a frizzy mess. So I'll have to keep working on what to do for beachy waves down here. But I took the sides of my crown, like where my bangs would start, so like from the edge of my eyebrows, and I pulled this whole section to about the top of my crown, and I pulled that separate and put it in a holder while I secured the rest of my hair. While the rest of my hair was secured, I pulled this back down and I did a Dutch braid. So we've talked a little bit about Dutch braids, and I really should do a tutorial on this because it was super easy to do, and since you all like it, maybe you would enjoy the tutorial as well. So a Dutch braid is where you're pulling the hair in opposite direction of a French braid. So when you do a French braid, you're pulling from the outside into the center over the top of the center. And a Dutch braid, you're taking from the outside and putting under the center. So French is over, Dutch is under. But you're going from the outside to the inside, same as a French braid, but you're going under instead of going over. And what is really great with this style of braid, especially on fine thin hair like mine, is that it makes the braid pop on top of the hair, and I'm able to take and piece it out a little bit to make it even look bigger than my hair normally looks. Jill, I did not mention my blouse did either. I know there's so much to talk about today, right? So you know that beautiful white floral lace blouse that I have and I wear all the time, and I love it so much. And on that listing page on Amazon, there's actually 3 different styles of the blouse in a couple of different colors. And so I tried a second blouse from that listing. So if you go to that listing, there are 3 different styles of blouse, and this is the second of the 3. It is more it's a fuller blouse. Like I bought the extra large, and I felt like the blouse kind of overtakes me when I leave it down like this. And no, I didn't iron it today, and I'm sorry about that. So what I did was I unbuttoned the first button, and like I said, I bought this in an extra large because I wanted it loose and flowy. I just felt like this particular fabric down here was a little heavy, and I felt like it overpowered me. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it was just me being overly critical in my bathroom mirror. But anyway, I felt like unbuttoning that first button and tying it and making the front a little bit cropped, which actually crops the back as well. But I thought cropping the top so that the sleeves were a different length than the blouse. In fact, I've read over the years many times that one of the ways to get an optical illusion of looking thinner than you are when you wish you were thinner than you are, is to make sure that your sleeve length and your waist length do not match. Anytime the sleeve can be longer than the waist, or the waist can be longer than the sleeve, it's actually very figure flattering and allows you to not, it doesn't add more bulk to your widest part. When at your widest part, you have the width of your top and the width of your sleeves all with your widest section, it adds bulk to you. And so you may notice that many times, there are exceptions, but many times when I do sleeves on garments, I make them 3/4 sleeves. That is why you could always make full-length sleeves, right? Especially since we do top-down sleeves most of the time. You can add more rounds if you want to make your sleeves longer. But I have found that if I adjust the length of, if I make sure that the length of my top and the length of my sleeve do not match, it's more figure flattering. Blouse shirt price, if you follow the links you can see the price of the top. It wasn't a lot of money, but I don't recall the specific dollar and cents amount, but Judy's posted a link to it. Just click on that link and it'll take you right to the top and you can get all the information. Yes, it is a great slimming tip. I absolutely agree. I think that this lace one, I like the other one. I think I prefer in white of all the other colors. And in this particular lace design, I wish I bought this one in black, and I will probably repurchase this one in black, especially with tying it like this. Imagine this over a maxi skirt, you know, one of my stretchy tie-dyed maxi skirts. Tying the blouse like that is going to be great over all sorts of things. The price varies depending on size and color. Thanks, Judy. All the more reason that whoever's asking about how much it costs should definitely check on the product listing. You see, my hair didn't keep its beachy waves. It's kind of looking icky. Anyway, I got to work on my beachy waves still. Anyway, that's okay. I'm very happy with how I've improved on my Dutch braid skills. So now that you can see how big that looks compared to my regular braids, can you imagine if I did my 2 regular braids and pulled them out like that? It would look huge compared to my regular hair. Anyway, does anybody have any questions? We've talked about a few things so far, and I'd like to move on to some other things, but want to make sure. Bella bought the top in black and loves it. Yeah, I think black lace is going to be very, very sexy, I think. I think the white is very boho and chic, but I think black is sexy, and I'd really like to get this one in black. Not sure if I want to get it in the smaller size. Like, this is extra large. It's, I don't know, hard to say. I'll probably get extra large still. It did come in some other colors. There's some silver and there's some mauve. I think there's a navy, but I'm really, really happy with the white and really want to get the black. I've been buying extra large, Jill. Drinking sparkling water with fresh lime this morning. So yummy. Lots of ice. So I started my gift blanket. Remember I said I was working on a gift blanket, and I will release the pattern too. And I'm doing it in strips that are going to be joined as you go. And what I thought was scrubby yarn, it will absolutely not scratch up your metal needles or wood, your scrubby yarn you're going to be surprised that my scrubby yarn is a lot softer than traditional scrubby yarns, and it will not scratch anything. What I thought was interesting, what I did here is I started with my starting chain to begin my strip, but I went in the opposite direction and worked a shell first and then pivoted to the other side of the starting chain to work up and work my strip. And I'm doing a flower in the middle, alternating the flower with a couple rows of simple double crochet, and I think that's going to make a really, really pretty blanket. So from a distance, you'll just see the variegated yarn, and you won't see the flowers until you get up close and see it like on a contrast color. Like, let's say the couch is a dark color or a light color, whatever, or the bed, wherever it's going to go, then you'll see the flowers. So I think that it's going to be really pretty, and obviously it's going to work up super quick too. I think I did this in about 10 minutes this morning before the show started. I just wanted to start and figure out how many, I did double trebles to make the shell down here, and I was just kind of curious to see how many it was going to take. I was guessing it would be somewhere between 9 and 13, and I ended up going with 13. But I think it looks so pretty, and those shells are going to look so awesome sitting next to each other as I join these strips as I go. So very exciting. This is Be So Easy yarn. I'm using a 9mm crochet hook, and this is colored chocolate variegated. So pretty. So the pattern's not out, obviously. I just literally started it this morning. I hand sketched a chart, hand wrote some notes on the pattern on the back of something. I know, so bad. Sky, sorry, you're gonna have to check the listing for the shirts. I don't sell the shirts directly. These are shirts that I found on Amazon. You'll have to follow that link that Judy shared, or go to amazon.com/shop/Kristin Omdahl, and it is a page on Amazon's website. You can see what's available in your size and the colors you're looking for, and you can get all the information there. Hi, Consuelo. Hello to everybody who I might have missed your names. Welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. We are in my backyard today. Oh, you want to see all my babies? Don't my flowers look fantastic over there? Let's see, for those of you that haven't been here the last couple times. Oh, Marlon helped me put back the lanai after we broke everything down for the storm. Be So Airy could be used for a yoga mat. Yes, I think it could. You'll have to try it though and see if you like it. Make a little swatch and stand on it and sit on it and see if you like it. It depends on how much padding you like. If you like something with a lot of padding, maybe not. But if you don't, I mean, you'll have to try it and see if you like it. Okay, so here is the 3-tiered plant stand that I assembled. Also, you can find that on my Amazon shop. Judy's sharing that right now. And I have all sorts of babies here. Oh, and my succulent that has a flowering spike on it. Can you see it? Whoops, did I zoom in? There it is, there it is. So here's that succulent that I have, and it had that flowering spike. I had to split it. I had to put it up through the slats here because it was running out of space. And look at all these gorgeous flowers it's going to get. Aren't they going to be beautiful? Oh, I had no idea they were going to be that beautiful. I love this kind of succulent anyway. I love the color palette here. I love the tinge, that little tint of pink on the edge of the leaves and the different greens and a little bit of gray in there, silver. And now the fact that it's going to get these bright red, pink flowers, like, oh my goodness, that's going to be amazing. Everything else seems to be doing fairly well over here. I'm having trouble with my lucky bamboo, unfortunately. It didn't do well in the house, and we'll see if they're going to do better out here, but I'm not sure. Lemongrass. This is a lemon tree that I grew from a seed. It's doing fantastic. There's my lemon tree that's outside too. It's doing fairly well. My plumeria, the bougainvillea have definitely come back. My Vanda orchid is not doing great. It's looking a little weak, but I have been told that I might need to water it more often, where my other orchids need to be watered once a week, and I've heard that this one might need to be watered every day, and that's why it looks papery, so I've got to get better at that. There's my 5th generation spider plant from my family, so gorgeous, and my spider fern in the corner. Baby Becker Boo Boo sleeping next to me. Oh, so sweet. Okay, what else do we have over here? Oh, we've got more spider plant babies, a papaya tree from a seed, lucky bamboo, lemongrass, 4 absolutely gorgeous orchids that just love this area. And at the very bottom down here is a pineapple that I'm growing from the top of a pineapple fruit that I bought in the store. Someone said to plant my Vanda. No, the Vanda orchids are meant, let's see, where is it? It's right behind me. Vanda orchids are not meant to be potted. They are meant to be hanging. So no, that one, I will have to correct whoever said that one. That one does not get potted. Anything else here could probably get repotted. I know my spider plant definitely needs to get repotted. It's way too big for its pot. The roots are oh, and I didn't show you my ivy. My ivy doesn't have a home yet. It's sitting on the edge of this piece of furniture here. And what I really like to do is build a tower out of crates. I'd like to take 4 or 5 crates and stack them lengthwise and make a nice tall tower, because that ivy, if I do it right, it will grow down all sides of it and end up being an ivy tower. Wouldn't that be really cool? So that's my thank you, Sar. So that's my goal with that one. It's not an ivy, it's a pothos. Pothos. Thank you, Grace. I'm sorry, that's what my mom called it, so I just called it what she called it. I thank you for correcting me. I had no idea. It's also too long. It's already touching the ground. Oh, one of my aloe vera plants outside. Do you want to see my aloes? Let's go out and see my aloes. Because one of them, I think, is going to spread like crazy in the yard here. It's really kind of interesting. So there's my big flowering aloe, which has just done phenomenal here. It's really taking off in the ground. And this one, oh, this one has tripled in size since I put it in the ground. It was a little bit bigger than, see the little babies that are spreading though? You see the babies, let me see if my finger can get up there. See the babies there and there? Those are separate plants that have spread from the original. How cool is that? So I have a feeling that one's going to get rather large out here. And I'll tell you what, if this ended up being a flower bed for just aloe, that would be just fine with me. I think it's amazing. Yep. First time I experienced aloe growing in the wild was when I was living in Israel. I would walk to the beach or walk to the store along the beach, and it would just grow wild, and it was gigantic aloe bushes. And I've always believed in aloe for medicinal purposes. I love it for putting in serum, like eye serums for my face. I love putting it on. It's good on your skin for all sorts of healing purposes, but it's also great for puffy eyes and wrinkles under your eyes. Yeah, the aloe doesn't need much water. I don't water. Anything that I put out there, I don't water. I just let Mother Nature take care of my plants that are outside. I only water the ones that are here inside the lanai, since they don't get Mother Nature's water. Okay, so I know this wasn't really a craft related episode. I got more excited about talking about the plants. It's funny, I come out here and I think I have a list of things we were going to talk about today, and turns out that I just got so excited talking about plants, and a lot of you seemed excited to hear about it too. And I think it took longer than I expected to talk about my outfit and my hair. Oh, I'm wearing another thing from Amazon. I'm wearing those distressed jeans too that we've all liked. I've noticed a lot of you have mentioned that you've bought them and loved them as well. These are really, oh, you coming to say hi? Yeah. Okay, we have a visitor. Yeah, plants do fall in the craft category. I agree. Thanks, Karen. Who's this? Who's this big guy? That's not baby Marlin anymore.
No.
It's not Shark Hunter anymore either.
No.
Oh, he cringes at the idea of Shark Hunter. This is Marlon. Someone asked me the other day if you were a second son because they didn't recognize you because you look so manly.
I know, I have a beard now.
No, this is still my one and only son, Marlon, but he's 19 and his beard's finally growing in.
Turning into an old man.
How many years did you dream of your beard growing in?
Basically my whole life.
And it is. It's growing in well now.
Yeah.
You need to groom it, though. I would brush it and put oil on it.
I always thought that it was patchy, but I didn't understand that, like, you know, not all of it's going to be the same color because of, you know, like, facial hair and like,
being blonde,
eyebrow
yeah.
color. Yeah, so. But I was persistent, and now it looks great, and my girlfriend loves it, too, so
Ooh.
we're doing good.
I haven't told him that you had a girlfriend.
Oh,
we have a major announcement here now.
Yes.
But you need to brush it and you need to put oil on it. You need to groom it.
Yeah.
It looks nicer when you do that.
Yeah.
Right, everybody? Your beard looks great. Yes, it does.
Yes, it makes me look very old, too. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary.
Anything else?
No, I just figured I'd come and say hi. She'll be
Hi.
over soon and whatever, so
Okay.
we're just going to go play some Fall Guys for a little bit. And
Okay.
then we'll come and do
Okay.
whatever.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Sounds good.
Pleasure. I'm out. No more Shark Hunter.
I know. I don't call you Shark Hunter anymore.
No,
There's just some people that remember it and bring it up every once in a while. No, I know it's cringy to you. Yeah, you can close it. Well, that was fun. Thank you, Naomi. He is adorable. He's a sweetheart, that's for sure. And I've been making him cook for himself recently. He is 19 now, and as much as it is fun to cook for him and cook for the house and stuff, I've decided to try to step back. And so I've been trying to diet as well. So I've been like having my diet food like in one little corner of the fridge and supplying him with ingredients that I know he likes, and encouraging him to make his own food and clean up after himself. And telling him, hey, food's free if you cook your own food. I'll buy the food, and I'm trying to encourage him to eat at home, learn how to cook at home, and praising him for cooking for himself, praising him for cleaning up after himself, reminding him how much money he's saving, just to try to set up good habits, because I know people his age feel so tempted to just go to McDonald's and Subway and Chick-fil-A and Chipotle and all those places, and it adds up, right? And he's not in school at the moment, Suzanne, but he is still figuring out what he wants to do, and I'm trying to not put too much pressure on him, to let him figure things out for himself. I know he's going to figure it out. Ooh, kitty fishing. I found a kitty. Oh, he's like, this is my jealous one. This is definitely my jealous one. He's like, oh, you made a big deal about Marlon on camera? Well, what about me? What about me? If I just pet Bjorn, he's like, oh, what about me? I missed the comments, but thank you guys. I appreciate all the positive words and the words of encouragement. And yeah, he'll figure himself out. I think that he'll figure himself out more if I don't pressure him than if I pressure him. Surely I've pressured him over the years and it hasn't worked. Every kid responds differently to different types of encouragement, and Marlon, when I pressure him to figure out school and figure out this and that and the other thing, it makes him do the opposite of what I want him to do. So I'm trying to take a step back, and so while I can't convince him to figure out his career and his school and all that stuff right now, what I can do is try to take a back seat to cooking and cleaning for him, so that it forces him to at least work on that. So I'm not perfect. I still mess up daily, but I'm trying my best to figure out what I can control versus what I can't control right now. And what I can control is taking a back seat to making him at least be more independent here in the home. And it's been working. It's been working, yes. Carol has a kitty like this and he's the biggest baby. Yes. All right, well, I had other stuff to talk about today, but I'll save it for tomorrow. There's always another day, right? And don't forget, there's still one more day to enter to win the free copy of 24 Crochet Hats book. So if you want to go and leave a comment on episode 875 of the podcast, you can be entered to win a copy of the book. And tomorrow I will be randomly choosing a winner from the comments. One comment per person, please. Look at this sucky baby. Like, oh my goodness. Is this the best or what? And they both do it. Not Marlon and Becker. Bjorn and Becker both do this. I haven't held Marlon in many years like that. So yeah, thanks Judy. Judy just posted a link to episode 875. That's where you need to leave a comment, and it's to win an autographed personalized copy of 24 Crochet Hats book. You can buy the book on my website. You can buy it on Amazon all over the world, and you can also get a digital copy of the book on my website as well. Judy's posting links. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes with me. I hope you enjoyed my show and tell of my garden, chatting with me and everyone else. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. I will see you tomorrow for the next episode of Create, Share, Inspire podcast, and it will be Thursday giveaway day. So I'll see you then. Have a great day, everybody. Becker, you want to say goodbye? Bye-bye.